Why is Adam doing this to me? Does he know how much this situation confuses me? I can't deny it anymore. I like him. It's obvious to both of us. The moment he touches me, I lose myself. I can't think. I can't move. I can't make sense of anything. I just follow his touch, and that intoxicating aroma of his. The fact that I don't know if he feels the same is what bothers me the most. What if he knows the effect he has on me and is just using it to mess with my head even more? I finally get up from my bed. It's almost 9 a.m., and I've never stayed in bed this late. I take the longest shower, trying to clear my mind. When I step out, I get dressed in a pair of skinny jeans, a white blouse, a cardigan, an oversized scarf, and some low boots. I walk into the kitchen and find my cup of warm coffee waiting for me on the counter. Gotta love Martha. I sit on the patio, enjoying the beautiful morning, sipping my coffee. Honestly, this life is so much calmer than the one I had before. But my peace is interrupted when my cell phone rings. It's an unknown number. Hello? Hi. Emma, is that you? Yes, this is she. Who's this? Emma. It's me, Jason. Fear immediately invades my body. My hands start to shake. Jason, listen. I'm sorry. I know I've been horrible to you. Please don't hate me. Why are you calling me? First, I wanted to apologize, and second, to ask for your help. What do you need? I need money. The landlord gave me until tomorrow to pay the rent. If I don't, I'll be living on the streets. I'm your brother, Emma. Your only brother. You can't abandon me like this. I don't have any money. I'm sorry. Please, Emma. I don't have a place to stay. Help me just this once. I'm working on getting a job. Once I do, I'll be back on my feet and won't ask you for anything else. Jason, the last time I saw you, you slapped me for no reason. I don't think it's a good idea for me to go back home. I know, and I'm sorry. I promise you I've changed. Please give me a chance. I need you, sister. Fine, but promise me you won't put your hands on me this time. I give you my word, sister. Okay, I'll be there in 1 hour. I hang up, but something in my gut tells me this was a terrible idea. What if it's just another trap? What if I'm putting myself in danger again? But Jason is my brother. No matter what he's done, he's my blood. What would Dad say if he knew I turned my back on him? Deep down, I know Jason's behavior is a result of Mom leaving us when he was so little. He probably can't even remember her face, but I do. I think about her every day. I know Jason does too. After finishing my coffee, I rinse the cup and let Martha know I'm leaving. I'll be back in about an hour. As I pass the dining table, I see a file with papers in it. Mrs. Emma, those are Mr. McRoberts' papers. He was supposed to take them to work, but he left them behind this morning. Oh no. You know what, I'll take them to him since I'm heading out. Are you sure I can have the driver take you? No need. I'll go by myself. I'm used to it. Are you sure? 100%. I've always taken care of myself, and not because I'm married to Mr. McRoberts will that change. I take the bus to Adam's apartment. When I arrive, I use my spare key to unlock the door. As soon as I walk in, I notice how dusty and neglected the place is, probably since I left. I walk further inside and place the file on the kitchen counter, making a mental note to grab it when I leave. I start picking up some shirts from the floor, but I can tell from the smell that they're dirty. I toss them on the couch. Suddenly, a noise behind me makes me freeze. I know immediately that coming here was a mistake I will soon regret. Jason steps into the room looking like a mess. His breath reeks of alcohol. I wanted to get this over with quickly, so I handed him the cash. He grabbed it, shoved it into his pocket, and then turned to face me with that frightening smirk. "Where have you been?" he sneers. "Jason, you asked for help, and I helped you. Please don't ask me any more questions. I need to go now. Please be safe, and I really hope to see you doing better. I try to walk toward the door, but before I can touch the handle, he pulls me by my hair from behind. Pain shoots through my scalp as I scream in surprise. I hit the floor hard, and just like so many times before, Jason starts kicking me. This time, it's worse, much worse. He's more violent than I've ever seen. I can feel the blood in my mouth. The pain is unbearable, radiating through my body. I try to beg him to stop, but he just laughs. He's enjoying this. With each blow, my body starts to go numb. My vision blurs. My eyelids grow heavy, and I know I can't keep them open much longer. Everything goes dark. I can't keep fighting anymore. I need rest. I need light. I need peace. I can't continue like this. God, please, take me. Emma's POV. I open my eyes and realize I'm in my old apartment. What am I doing here? Why is there so much pain in my body? Then it hits me. Jason's beating everything comes flooding back. I must have passed out from the pain. After scanning the room, I realize he's gone, and I thank heaven for that. Now I need to leave before he comes back. Whimpering in pain, I push myself up from the floor, grab Adam's paperwork, and make my way out of the apartment. Every step sends waves of agony through my body. I decide to take a cab to Adam's office. Walking there would take hours, and the pain is unbearable. I approach the elevator, knowing the way to Adam's office now, but the girl at the front desk stops me. Excuse me, ma'am, where are you going? I'm going to Mr. McRobert's office. Did I just say that out loud? Why is she laughing in my face? What's so funny? Do you have an appointment? I'm guessing you don't. I don't need an appointment to see my husband, do I? Her smile falters, and her face goes pale. Do you still need to make an appointment for me, Miss? No. Mrs. McRoberts, please come in and welcome. Thank you. I walk into the elevator, trying my best to hide the pain, but every movement feels like a struggle. When the elevator doors open on Adam's floor, I hope I won't run into his PA. I still remember how she tried to kick me out last time. I don't need that kind of drama today. A sigh of relief escapes me when I pass her empty desk. I take a deep breath as I stand before Adam's office door, wincing from the sharp pain. Finally, I compose myself and knock. No answer. I knock again. Nothing. Adam's probably in a meeting or maybe at lunch. Even better, I'll just leave the file on his desk and slip away without him seeing me. I open the door and my heart shatters. Adam is kissing his assistant, and she's barely dressed, only wearing her bra. They look up at the door simultaneously. Adam's face is pure shock, while his assistant smirks at me. The hatred I feel for her blooms instantly. I don't know what to do. The pain in my body fades away, and in its place, the sharp stabbing pain in my heart takes over. What am I supposed to do now? I can't stay here. I shouldn't have come. I was a fool to think Adam's kisses meant something. He's clearly playing with me, using me. I'm just another toy in his game. I hate myself for falling for it. I keep doing this to myself, trusting people. I trusted my brother, and we all know how that turned out. Now I trusted my heart to Adam, and this happens. I deserve this. Overcome with emotion, I do the only thing I can think of. I run away as fast as my aching body will allow. Adam's POV. Oh, what the hell is Emma doing here? She wasn't supposed to see this. Not a word comes out of her mouth, but her troubled green eyes speak volumes. I feel Guilty? Really? Adam, why the hell would you feel guilty? She's not your real wife. You don't love her. You hate her. This marriage is fake so you can sleep with anyone you want. She's not Amy. I can't feel guilty. I've done nothing wrong. But when I see her running away, something in me snaps. I find myself running after her. Priscilla calls my name, but I don't care. All I want is to reach Emma, make sure she's okay, and tell her that what she just saw means nothing. Priscilla doesn't matter. I don't even know why I got involved with my PA in the first place. All I know is that after Amy's death, I became a mess, and now for the first time in 2 years, I regret it. Emma, stop. She runs faster, realizing I'm behind her, but I catch up quickly. I grab her arm, spinning her to face me. I said, stop. Please let me go. I shouldn't have come here. I have to agree with you on that one. You shouldn't have come to my office. Please, just let me go home. For some reason, I tighten my grip on her arm. She whimpers in pain, and I immediately release her. What are you doing here, Emma? I found this file at home. Martha said you meant to bring it to work, but left it behind. I thought it might be important, so I decided to bring it to you. I'm sorry, I'll never come here again. You can come whenever you want, I say quickly, my voice softer than I intended. What you saw doesn't mean anything to me. Please, don't explain yourself to me. I'm nobody. I'm stupid and dumb and ugly and… Emma, stop. My voice cracks. It kills me to hear her talk about herself like that. You're not any of those things. If anyone is stupid here, it's me. I can't stand seeing her so broken. I know I shouldn't feel this way, but right now, I just want to comfort her. I reach for her hand. We're going home now. Emma's POV. Adam is officially the weirdest person I know. Maybe he's bipolar. That's the only thing that explains his sudden mood swings. What kind of asshole leaves his wife stranded in the middle of nowhere while he goes home in his car? Today is the worst day I've had since my dad's accident. I have to hate this man for bringing me into his life and playing with my feelings. I want to cry for the pain in my body and for the heartbreak tearing me apart. I'm falling for a monster. How could I have feelings for someone like Adam? Oh, Adam, I hate that I love everything about you. I've been walking for maybe 10 minutes now, and I can see the mansion at the end of the street. But the pain is overwhelming. My steps slow with every movement. Everything is a blur, and I know I'm seconds away from fainting. I've never felt such agony. God, please let me make it to my bed. I finally reach the gate. The guard looks surprised to see me in this state, but he opens the gate without saying anything. I stagger inside, everything spinning around me. I knock on the door, and Adam opens it immediately. He grabs my hand, pulling me up the stairs. I want to tell him to stop, that I can't walk this fast, that I'm in too much pain, but my strength is gone. I can't get a word out. I'm surprised when he walks me into the mysterious room he had forbidden me to enter before. He stands in front of the large painting of the woman in the red dress. You see her? He asks. I nod. That's all I can do. She's my wife, Amy. The love of my life. She was perfect, elegant, sophisticated, educated, a great wife, and an even greater mother. Amy is dead, and with her, I buried my heart. You will never be like her. You will never have my heart. You'll never be my wife. You might be on paper, but in my heart, it's always been her, and it always will be. Understood. I managed to nod using my last bit of strength. Adam's POV. Understood. I turned to look at her, and regret hits me like a punch to the gut. Emma's face is pale. She's staring at me, but her eyes are unfocused. Blood trickles from the corner of her mouth, and before I can react, she collapses in my arms. I catch her just before she hits the floor. Adam's POV. I'm sitting in the hospital waiting room. My tie is loose. My hair a mess. Both my hands grip the back of my head as I look down, trying to process everything that's happened. I can't believe this is real. I wanted to hurt her, but not like this. If something happens to Emma, I'll never forgive myself. It's been 2 hours since they rushed her inside, and with every passing minute, my desperation grows. Finally, the door opens and the doctor emerges. I leap from the uncomfortable chair and rush toward him. How is she? Please tell me everything is fine. Well, I'm not going to lie to you, Mr. McRoberts, the doctor says, his voice heavy with concern. Your wife's condition is critical. She could have died. What my heart sinks. I don't understand. She seemed perfectly fine before she passed out. The doctor sighs, looking at me with a mixture of compassion and professionalism. I think we should talk in my office. This isn't the place for this conversation. His words make my stomach drop. You're scaring me now, doctor. What's going on? Please follow me. We'll discuss everything in my office. I follow him, my heart pounding in my chest. God, please let Emma be okay. She has to pull through. I can't lose her. We enter a small office, and the doctor sits behind his desk, motioning for me to sit. I do, my mind racing with fear and questions. First of all, he starts. You should know your wife is incredibly strong. I'm surprised she survived this. That's a relief, I say, though. My concern only deepens. But how could someone go from fine to this? 2 minutes ago, she was just... The doctor cuts me off gently. Mr. McRoberts, your wife was physically abused. Someone assaulted her, causing internal bleeding. You got her here just in time. If you'd waited 5 more minutes, she might not have made it. What my blood boils at the thought of someone hurting her. Who did this to her? How did I miss this? The doctor looks at me, his expression unreadable. Her stomach is full of bruises, and the injury was internal, as I said. Her life was in serious danger. But who did this? I demand again! Panic rising in my chest. I don't know, the doctor replies, his tone shifting. But that's actually my question to you. I glare at him. I'm as clueless as you are. I would never lay a hand on my wife if that's what you're implying. Who do you think I am? I'm sorry, sir, he says, clearly uncomfortable. In cases like this, it's unfortunately common for husbands to be the perpetrators. Please understand, I'm just doing my job here. I'm not going to let this go, I say through gritted teeth. Whoever did this will pay. Mr. McRoberts, I must ask that you don't pressure your wife once she wakes up. I understand you need answers, but right now her full recovery is the priority. I understand, I say, my voice barely a whisper. I just feel like I failed her. I should have protected her. The doctor nods sympathetically. I completely understand, sir. When will she wake up? I ask, desperate for some answer, any answer. I can't say, the doctor replies. It depends entirely on her. We've given her 2 units of blood, and her body is exhausted adjusting to the trauma. She'll wake up when she's ready. Okay, and when can I see her? She's in a room now. Please follow me and I'll take you there. I follow the doctor down the sterile hallways of the hospital, my heart heavy in my chest. We stop in front of a room and he opens the door. I step inside and my breath catches in my throat. Emma looks so fragile, like she might break if I touch her too hard. Her skin is pale and I can see a small cut on the left side of her lower lip. She did a good job hiding it earlier today. I'll leave you alone now, the doctor says quietly. Please, call me when she wakes up. Thank you, I say, my voice thick with emotion. Thank you for saving her life. I'll forever be grateful. It's my job, sir, he replies. Please take care of her. With that, he leaves, closing the door gently behind him. I take a step closer to her bed, my heart aching. Her hand is cold, so I take it in mine, hoping my warmth will help. My other hand moves on its own, gently brushing against her face. My fingers trace her forehead, then slide down the side of her face, her cheek, and finally my index finger touches her lips. Even unconscious, her lips draw me in. I can't resist the pull, and I lean down, pressing a soft, delicate kiss against her lips. I'm careful not to disturb her, but I need this. I need to feel connected to her even like this. She looks like an angel, and I could spend the whole night staring at her, memorizing every feature, every breath. I'm sorry, my angel, I whisper, my voice barely audible. I wish I could love you, but I can't. I'm broken. With that, I kiss her forehead softly, hoping she somehow hears my words. Emma's POV. I open my eyes and try to adjust to the bright light in the room. I also try to move a little, but my body feels sore, and there's a weight on my right hand. I look to see what it is, and notice Adam sleeping, his head resting on my hand. I try to move my hand slowly to avoid waking him up, but as soon as I shift, he lifts his head and looks right into my eyes. How are you? What happened? Where are we? We're at the hospital. You passed out yesterday and I brought you here. Yesterday I've been unconscious all this time. Why? What happened to me? Hey, calm down. I'll give you your answers, but little by little. For now, let me call the doctor so he can check you out and make sure everything is fine. Then we'll talk, okay? I nod, and Adam rushes out of the room. I've never seen him like this. His hair is a mess, his clothes are disheveled, and he looks so different from the always put-together Adam I know. It seems like he slept here at the hospital. The sound of the door opening brings me back to my thoughts. Emma, this is Dr. Smitherman. He saved your life. Saved my life. I'm sorry, but I don't know what happened. Mrs. McRoberts, you came into the hospital yesterday with internal bleeding. We had to perform emergency surgery. Because of the blood loss, we had to give you 2 units of blood to keep you alive. Reality hit me like a wave. I now remember what happened. Jason did this to me. I can't stop the tears from falling. My own brother almost killed me. I feel the warmth of Adam's hand on mine, and his voice is soft, soothing. It's okay. You're safe now. I will never let this happen to you again. But for that, we need to know who did this to you. I can't, I whisper. Mrs. McRoberts, we understand how you're feeling right now, but we can't help you if you don't say who this person is. Emma, I promise I'll make sure this person never leaves prison, but you need to say a name. Just a name, please. Prison. No, I can't send my own brother to prison. Please, Adam, don't do this. Your brother. You have a brother. Mrs. McRoberts, would you like to press charges against your brother? No, please, I can't. We can't force you to do that, but please think about it for your own safety. Thank you, Dr. Smitherman, but I'd prefer to leave things like this for now. Okay, you'll get a copy of your records once we discharge you in case you change your mind and need proof of what happened. The doctor looks at Adam's upset face and says, I'll leave you 2 alone now. Please call me if you need me. He turns to me, offering a gentle smile. I hope you recover soon, and please be careful. Thank you for saving my life, Dr. Smitherman. And with that, he walks out of the room. Emma, where is your brother? Why are you asking? Because if you don't press charges against him, I'll make him pay with my own hands. Please don't, please, Adam. Just tell me where he is, God damn it. His voice booms, making the entire room vibrate. I feel my chest tighten and tears begin to gather in my eyes. A sob escapes my mouth. Adam looks at me, not knowing what to do. This is all my fault. I'm sorry. Hey, don't say that. He rushes to me, grabbing both sides of my face, forcing our eyes to meet. I won't do anything that you don't want me to, but please don't blame yourself. I hug him. I don't know why, but I just do. Adam hesitates for a moment, but then hugs me back. He holds me so tightly that I feel like he's releasing something he's been holding back. His breathing is warm against my neck, and I shiver at the closeness. What are you doing to me, Adam? A knock at the door makes us break the hug. We both look at the now opening door. I am as confused as Adam is about who stands at the entrance of my hospital room. Adam's facial expression mirrors my surprise, but his tone turns harsh when he speaks. What the beep are you doing here? Adam's POV. What the beep are you doing here? This morning, when you called to tell me your wife had an accident and that you wouldn't be coming to work, I got worried and decided to pay her a visit. Priscilla replied, placing extra emphasis on the word wife with an evil smirk on her face. I turned to Emma, who wore an expression of disbelief. I understood her shock, but I knew exactly what Priscilla was trying to do. The problem was, there was no one to blame but me. I had to admit I didn't see this one coming. I always made it clear to Priscilla that whatever we had was never going to be anything more than beep. Yet here she was, acting like she had some kind of claim on me, and that pissed me off. Wait, why is this bothering me so much? Emma isn't even my real wife. I'm so confused right now, it's like I don't even recognize myself anymore. I snapped out of my thoughts when Priscilla walked closer and planted a kiss on my cheek near the side of my mouth. What a snake. I won't tolerate this. I grabbed her by the arm and walked her to the door, wanting her out of my sight. I didn't want Emma to see this. What are you doing? Let me go, Priscilla complained, but I didn't care. I want you out of my sight. Don't you ever dare get near my wife again. But you said you didn't care about her. That's none of your concern. Now get out. Adam, I cut her off right there. Mr. McRoberts, I'm your goddamn boss. The boss card worked. With that, she ran off, and I let out a deep sigh of relief. You're an asshole. Emma's voice made me spin around. What? You heard me. Yesterday you seemed so happy in her arms, and now you treat her like garbage. What kind of man are you? You do the exact same thing to me. Emma, don't compare. She cut me off. Please go. I need to be alone. Are you serious? I kicked her out for you, and now you want me to go too? You really don't get it, do you? You think because you're rich and powerful, you have the right to use people. You think that people like me, who aren't billionaires, don't have feelings or dignity. It's not like that, Emma. Oh, it's not like that. Then what is it like? I opened my mouth to respond, but no words came out. I was lost for words, and she kept going. You can't answer right. Why did you marry me in the first place? You clearly don't need me. You can have any woman you want. So why me? Why don't you just let me go? Did you forget I paid you for this? No, I haven't forgotten. Trust me, I never will. Then I don't owe you any answers or explanations. I do whatever I want, especially if I'm paying for it. You want out? Fine, like I said, you can leave. But first, I want my money back. Simple. You arrogant bastard, you know I don't have that money. Great. Then I think this discussion is going nowhere, and I hate wasting my time. Then don't waste mine and leave. Leave me alone, Adam. I don't want to see you right now. I'm going. But I'll come back later because I paid for this too, so I can come and go whenever I want. At the word this, I looked around the room, indicating what I meant with a smirk plastered on my face. I hate you, she yelled. Emma hates me, and I don't blame her. I've been an asshole to her the whole time. The truth is, I don't care about the money I gave her. But it's the only thing I have to keep her from leaving. If she ever finds the money to pay me back, I'll come up with something else to keep her here. I'd rather have her hate me than leave me. Hi, Emma. I missed you so much. Demi came running in as soon as I opened the door to the hospital room. What a nice surprise. You came to visit me, Emma replied excitedly. I hope you don't mind that I brought her. She really wanted to see you, I told Emma. I don't mind at all. I finally got an enjoyable visitor, Emma teased, though I knew what she really meant. I decided to let it slide. Emma, what happened to you? You got a boo-boo. Yes, princess. I got a boo-boo on my tummy, but I'll be fine very soon. Can you do some coloring with me if you don't feel too bad? I'd love to hop in the bed with me. Emma patted the empty side of the bed for Demi to sit in. I made myself comfortable in the armchair in the corner of the room, resting my left ankle on my right knee, just enjoying the view of these beautiful girls coloring princesses. When I got into this, I never expected Emma and Demi to become so close. It's like they've known each other for years. My heart swells every time I see Emma being so sweet to my daughter. She doesn't have to do this, but she does it from the heart, and it melts me in a way I can't explain. I know Demi needs this. As hard as I try to keep Amy's memory intact, I know Demi is too little. I can't expect her to close her heart to the possibility of a new mom. I see her happy, and that's all I want out of life. Then I look at Emma effortlessly, beautiful, innocent. I can't stop looking at her every move. She brings light to my daughter's face without even trying. If only I'd met her under different circumstances. For a split second, she shifted her gaze from the coloring book to me. Our eyes met, and I couldn't hide the small smile on my lips. I know it made her uncomfortable because she quickly brought her focus back to the coloring book. 1 week later, after a week, I finally get to bring Emma home. I had the gardener bring flowers to the house, and with the help of Martha and a very excited Demi, we arranged them in vases and placed them all over the house and in her room. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm just so happy to have her back home. At the hospital, the doctor gave us instructions on how to care for her wound and make sure it stays infection-free while healing. The drive back home was quiet, and once I opened the front door, Demi came running and hugged Emma. Hey, remember to be careful, princess. You don't want to hurt Emma. Sorry, Emma. It's just because I'm so happy to see you. I know, and I'm very happy to see you too. Emma hugged Demi, then turned to Martha and said, walking over to her, I'm happy to see you too, Martha. Martha smiled and hugged Emma back. So many flowers. How pretty, Emma exclaimed softly. You like them. Daddy said he missed you and brought some flowers to make you happy. See, Daddy? I told you this would work. Demi's reply left me in shock. What team are you really on, Demi? Emma looked at me trying to figure something out, but I kept my poker face pretending not to be bothered, when in reality, I was dying inside. Okay, everyone, too much talking. Emma needs to rest. I'll take you upstairs, I told Emma. She nodded, and we walked upstairs together. My right hand rested on her waist as we walked. I wonder if she feels the same firework sensation in her stomach when we touch, or if it's just me. I opened the door for her, and as I pushed it open, we got closer and closer. I saw her cheeks flush, highlighting her freckles and making her look even more beautiful. This woman is going to be the end of me, Emma's POV. Surprisingly, I'm happy to be back. The hospital bed was comfortable, but it could never compare to the one I have here at Adam's home. Speaking of Adam, he's been acting a little differently lately, I'd say nicer. Of course, Adam is still Adam, and sometimes his inner jerk shows up, but now I feel like I can at least talk to him without getting insulted, which is already an improvement. Yesterday, I promised Demi that I would take her to get ice cream today after school. She was so excited, and honestly, I love seeing her that happy. That's why it's so hard for me to say no to her. If I ever get the chance to leave this house and this marriage, the one person I'll miss more than anything is Demi. I'd never think of taking her mother's place, but I truly enjoy spending time with her. I want her to have the best childhood possible because I know what it's like to grow up without a mother. We laughed so much at the ice cream shop. Demi is incredibly smart for her age and can be very sassy. But what I love most is that we can be silly around each other. Anyone seeing us would probably think we're a real mother and daughter. The driver was waiting for us outside the ice cream shop, and once we were finished, he drove us back home. We walked into the house still laughing at one of Demi's jokes. Her amazing sense of humor definitely doesn't come from her father, and that's a fact. The first person we saw when we entered the house was Adam roaming around with one hand in his pocket and the other holding his phone as he talked to someone on the other line. I could tell it was work because his entire body language screamed boss. God, why does he have to be so beepy? It just makes things harder for me. The minute he saw us, his facial expression softened, and he immediately ended the call. Demi and I stopped laughing, suddenly aware that someone else was in the room. Adam knelt down and kissed Demi on the cheek before standing back up, locking eyes with me. I wanted to talk to you. I'm here now. What is it? For the past 2 months, I've been working on a new project in Brazil. My client there invited us to visit. I can't say no to him. He already booked a hotel for us. What do you mean? I mean, I'm going to Brazil, and you're coming with me. I was at a loss for words. Me and Adam alone for God knows how long, Lord have mercy. A small voice interrupted my trance of thoughts. Love is in the air. Adam and I turned to Demi at the same time, and simultaneously we both shouted, Demi, what everyone knows but you two. And then once again, the two of us shouted in unison, oh my God, Demi. She ran off singing. There was a little boy and a little girl. Lived in an alley, says the little boy to the little girl. Shall I? Oh, shall I? Says the girl to the boy. What shall we do? Says the little boy to the little girl. I will kiss you. I saw how Adam rolled his eyes. We looked at each other, and then we both started laughing. This girl is something else. It was a true delight to see and hear Adam laugh. Believe it or not, it was the first time I saw a real and genuine laugh from him, and it just added to his endless charm. I noticed how perfect and white his teeth are. Can he be any more perfect? I'll have someone bring you all kinds of clothes you might need for the trip tomorrow. If you need anything else, you can use the card I gave you. He was about to leave and head toward the staircase when my voice stopped him. I don't want anything you give me. Immediately, I regretted what I had said. It made him stop and turn toward me, walking dangerously close. I took a few steps back, but the wall behind me stopped me. I'm not asking you. I'm telling you. You don't own me, Adam. I don't have to do as you say. I forced myself to sound tough, trying to control my emotions. Every single cell in my body trembled, and my chest heaved as I tried to steady my breathing. His next words were a whisper, husky and possessive at the same time. His mouth was so close to my ear that I could drown in his minty breath and earthy aroma. See, you're wrong on that one, Emma. I own you. Every inch of you belongs to me. And yes, you will do as I say, because I know how to make you do it. Who does he think he is? Who does he think I am? I'm not his slave. The patience I need to deal with this man I pushed him away from me and ran upstairs shouting, "Asshole!" Adam's POV. I'm smiling as Emma runs up the staircase. I love messing with her love, seeing her reactions when I get close to her. Besides, she looks even cuter when she's mad. During dinner, she didn't come to the table. Martha said she wasn't hungry, but I knew that was her way of protesting after our earlier encounter. It's fine, though. I'll let her be. For now. It was past midnight, and I was still in the living room, almost done with my 7th glass of whiskey. I wanted Emma out of my mind, thought alcohol would erase her from my system, but it did the opposite. I closed my eyes and saw her smile, her gorgeous green eyes that I know could read my heart if I let them. I inhaled, and I could almost feel her soft and sweet aroma. I thought of her delicate, pale skin and craved to touch it. When did all my hatred turn into this? I opened my eyes, and there she was right before me. I checked her from head to toe. She was barefoot, wearing pajama shorts that let me take in the full view of her long, perfect legs. She must have noticed something different in me because of the way she looked so afraid as I stood up from the sofa and walked toward her. Emma whispered my name as if begging me, and I slowly traced my fingers down her left arm. I felt her whole body tremble, but I didn't care. All I wanted at that moment was to satisfy the need to feel her. Our eyes met, and once again, Emma whispered, begging me, "Adam, please don't." I didn't let her finish. I didn't want to talk right now, I just wanted her. So I followed my instincts and kissed her. This kiss was different from the others we had shared. It was demanding and desperate. At first, she responded, but when she tried to push me away, I pulled her closer. I wasn't letting her go, not now, not ever. I removed my already undone tie and laid her down on the couch. She was in shock, not moving. Then I climbed on top of her, kissing her swollen lips, her neck, her cleavage. While my left arm supported my weight, my right hand caressed her body. I was losing control, and I was too drunk to stop. Then I heard a soft, familiar voice that made me stop. It had been a long time since I last heard this voice, but this time it was begging me. It was Amy's voice crying, "Adam, please stop. You're not like this. Please don't do this. This couldn't be real." I readjusted my focus, and it wasn't Amy's voice I was hearing, it was Emma begging me the whole time. When did I become a monster? How could I be so heartless and selfish? Quickly, I got up from the couch, releasing Emma. She ran upstairs like a scared animal. I was left alone in the living room, feeling like a piece of trash. I barely closed my eyes last night after what happened with Adam. His drunk state made him a completely different person. I don't know what made him stop, but I'm so glad I was able to run away. This warm shower is doing wonders for my tense body. I let the water run over me, and little by little, relaxation comes. I step out of the shower, wrapped in a towel. My hair is wet, dripping water, but I'll just run to my closet, get dressed, and use the same towel to dry my hair. I open the door to the bathroom and nearly have a heart attack. Adam is inside my room. He looks sharp in a perfectly ironed suit, his hair slicked back, not a single strand out of place. Both hands are in his pockets. There's no sign of last night's drinking in him. Even for that, he had to be perfect. His jaw clenches when his gaze meets mine. "What are you doing here? Do you know how to knock on doors? Good morning. Do you know how to greet people?" He replies, making me roll my eyes. How ironic. You teaching me manners. I did knock on your door, but you didn't reply. So I walked in to check if you were already gone for breakfast. What do you want, Adam? I wanted to talk to you. Well, as you can see, this is not a good time to do so. I motioned to the towel around my body. Indeed, I can't concentrate when you're standing in front of me wearing only a towel. His husky tone brings back memories from last night. You're a barbarian, Adam. Leave my room now. I should have known better. He'll never obey what I say. Instead, he steps closer to me. With every step he takes, I take one back until the glass shower door stops me. Thankfully, his hands stay in his pockets. I will never do anything to you that you don't want me to do. Never forget that. I had to support myself against the shower door because my knees were giving way. I feared they would buckle beneath me. A huge weight lifted off my shoulders as Adam stormed out of my room. My right hand instinctively touched my agitated chest, trying to calm my breathing. That was close, a voice inside me said. I have no idea how I'll survive the trip to Brazil. This marriage is turning out harder than I thought. Adam has a way of melting every part of me, and I'm terrified. I packed my clothes for the trip. We leave tomorrow. Deep down, I wish I could take different clothes to Brazil, because what I have is already worn and in pretty bad condition, but I wouldn't swallow my pride for the world. The next morning, Adam and I said our goodbyes to Demi and left for the airport. The driver placed our luggage in the trunk of the car while Adam opened the door for me. I sat down, and Adam did the same immediately after. I noticed he would glance at me from time to time during the ride to the airport, but I pretended not to notice by staring out the window the entire time. The car stopped in front of a large plane. The driver opened the door for us to get out. We're going in this? I asked Adam, surprised. We are. Why? I thought we were just taking a regular flight. Why would I take a regular flight when I have my own plane? You own this plane. I do. Shocking, I said, sarcastically rolling my eyes, making Adam laugh. I'd be lying if I said my heart didn't skip a beat at the sound of his laughter. I wanted to see him like this all the time, and I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to kiss him right then. Emma, please don't get it twisted. He's not good for you. After everything he's done to you, you should know his soul is dark. There's no room for you in a heart like his. It hurts, and I don't know why. I hate myself for feeling like this. Everything okay? Adam's voice interrupted my thoughts. What's wrong, Emma? Are you feeling okay? I'm fine, just a little nervous. Don't be. As long as you're with me, nothing's going to happen to you. With that, he grabbed my hand and led me up the steps of the airplane. Inside, the crew greeted us. Adam nodded in response and continued leading the way. The interior was elegant and sophisticated leather seats in a beautiful tan color. In the center, there was a dining area, and at the end, a full bedroom. It was practically a flying house. I sat in one of the chairs, and to my surprise, Adam sat next to me, even though 5 other seats were available. Are you sure you're fine? Yeah. Why? I don't know. You just seemed a little off. And since when are you so concerned with my well-being? You don't think your well-being is something I'm concerned with? I don't think I know. Then you have no idea who I really am. Who are you? Who's the real Adam? Then I left him speechless, and it felt good. That doesn't happen often. After a while, he replied, You really want to know the real Adam? I do. The soft smile he gave me made me feel like jelly all over. He reached up and tucked a loose strand of hair behind my ear. His gaze was tender like never before, and I found myself craving more of his electrifying touch. For example, the real Adam wants to kiss you right now. So bad. Good Lord, what's happening to me? Does Adam even know how my heart is pounding right now? I don't believe a single word you're saying. And why's that? I've witnessed with my own eyes how you wrap every woman around your finger. To give you a wild guess, I'd say maybe your own assistant. He kept his composure, and the small smile never left his face. You've just proven my point. You have no idea who I am. Then let me go. What? Let me leave, please. Please came out as a whisper. Never. I'll never let you go, Emma. Have that very clear. You'll never leave me, and I will never stop hating you. I can live with that as long as I get to see you every day. I was about to say something when one of the crew members came and asked Adam if we were ready for takeoff. He replied, "Go ahead. Please make sure to have your seatbelts on during takeoff," the crew member said, walking away. Adam put on his seatbelt without any trouble while I struggled with mine. He noticed and asked, smirking, "Need any help?" I rolled my eyes and replied, annoyed, "Yes." He leaned closer, and his beepy, earthy aroma filled my nostrils. I wished I could inhale more of it. Slowly, like a torturous tease, he fixed my seatbelt. He took his time, knowing how much his proximity affected me. He didn't even try to hide the smirk on his face. The plane took off, and I started feeling sleepy. Little by little, slumber took over. I don't know how long I slept. When I woke up, I felt a foreign pressure around my waist. Then I realized I wasn't in my seat, but in a bed. I looked around and saw that it was the bed of the airplane. The pressure around my waist was Adam's arms. He was lying next to me, his strong arms wrapped around my body in a tight hug, his head resting right next to my neck. Part of me wanted to move away, but another part of me wanted to stay like this forever. After a while, Adam started to stir, and I knew he was waking up, so I pretended to stay asleep. He gently pushed some hair away from my face, and I opened my eyes. "Adam, what are we doing here?" "Nothing. You fell asleep and I brought you here." "Why didn't you leave me in the chair?" "And why are you sleeping here too?" "I don't know, Emma. You looked uncomfortable sleeping in a chair. I wanted to rest too, and since this is the only bed on the plane, I don't want you closer to me, okay? Why am I that irresistible to you?" I wanted to erase the stupid smirk that started forming on his face. "As a matter of fact, you're not. It's just that I found that proximity a little unnecessary. We aren't a real couple, and you already have someone to sleep next to you." He laughed. "Care to tell me who that person might be? Like you don't know your assistant, Priscilla. Isn't that her name? Are you jealous, Emma? Don't be pathetic." He moved closer to me. My chest started to tighten, my breath becoming shallow. His eyes pierced into mine, and I felt as though he could reach into my soul if he wanted to. Adam's face was now inches away from mine. He spoke, letting me take in his delightful breath. "The next time I kiss you, it'll be because you asked for it, not because of me. I promise you'll ask me to kiss you, and I'll wait for that moment." "You're hallucinating. That will never happen." "That moment will come, Emma, and I'll wait patiently. We have all the time in the world."